morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to every one of you in this community, Bay Breeze community. Have a great day and God bless everyone. This is Myrma Alvarez, and if you're following me and my go live, this is what fourth fourth day or fifth day of the go live challenge, 90 days go live challenge. So for those who are not following, I am Myrma Alvarez and I am the owner of Baby Solutions. It's an online business. And if you wanna watch the previous live wherein I introduce myself, you can watch the previous live. And for YouTube, I added YouTube this time for this StreamYard. So in StreamYard, I can add uh, I don't know how many, but I added three, and I didn't add Instagram this time because it's kind of very complicated in watching or rewatching the Instagram go live. So this today, our topic for today is how did I overcome my fear of starting this online business? So you can see there, right there, scrolling right there. So honestly, I don't know if you will believe me, but then I never had any fear when I started this online business. You know why? It's because I started the business because I watched my cousin, my own cousin, first cousin, Lilibeth, um, do the business. She has been doing the business for about 8 years, 8 years now, and I've never paid attention to her at that for several years. And this online business, we don't chase people. We don't run after people. So she didn't tell us about the business that she's doing, and but she's very active in social media. And once in a while I see her, and then but then I didn't pay attention to the business. Sometimes I watch her personal page in Facebook, and then I haven't seen her for a long time, decades and decades. And then there was a time, 2023, June 2023, that I found out. So she lives in Canada and I live in US. And I found out that she's going to Vegas, and my family, everyone lives in Vegas. And I'm the only one here among my siblings. I'm the only one here uh, among the siblings. Everybody is in Vegas. So I heard that cousin Lilibeth, is going to Vegas, and so I was excited to go there to Vegas to meet her. So shooting two birds in one stone. And so I flew to Vegas to be with my family, my sisters especially, and my mom, and also to see my cousin Lilibeth. And then that time, she went there to attend the 50 years anniversary of our affiliate company. The one that is really, really generous in paying all this, have this very generous compensation plan on this online business. And that time I didn't know about that, but I just know that she went there with cousin Roger, her husband, to attend the 50th anniversary. It's a convention of our affiliate company, big, huge affiliate company. And so I met her after the conventions. So I didn't watch the conventions. I met her after she visited my sisters. And then so I asked about the business, and then so she kind of told me about the business, and she said that the first thing that I have to do is to watch the webinar. And before I could watch the webinar, so I could access the webinar, is to register in her website. So I registered in her website. Not yet at that time. So we were just talking about it, and then uh, she went home, I went home, and then after that, when I got home, I registered and I watched the webinar. And this is the webinar that I keep on talking about. This is really the first step in this online business. The first step that you will get to know more information, insights about the business. And that's what I did. That's the first step. There's no other step except to watch this webinar. So I watched the webinar. And then after I watched the webinar, right there and then, I felt so amazed. I was so amazed at how the business system is, all the the presentation in the webinar. It was very very clear. They presented clearly, explained it clearly, and there were testimonials too from around 4 or 5 business entrepreneurs in the community, the team, which right now, by the way, is more than 250,000 business entrepreneurs in our community, which I'm so proud to say that I am now part of that. But that 2023, I wasn't yet. And so I was so amazed at what I saw in the webinar, and I was so excited to join the community. And so the next step is to pay the membership fee of $149. And this membership fee, you will get a lot of benefit here, really a lot, like this one-time fee, which is a lifetime of benefits that you will get from the community. And so this one, after I paid into that membership, then I some courses were opened, and more doors, sort of more doors were opened for me, and I was able to see more what's inside this business, this system, this community. And so, like, half of that, right, I saw half of that, and I started some trainings, and the more I got so excited, and I wanted to join, wanted to be a business owner already. And the next step, that's the next step, to be a business owner and do the coaching call. So my cousin is a coach until now. She's a coach, she's my coach. And so I joined and became a business owner. But before I registered to be a business owner, my cousin and her husband were in a cruise. So that's one of the perks of having a business, because you can travel here and there. And that time, after Vegas, after the convention, they went on a cruise, and I was so excited to join already. Like, oh my God, where is Lilibeth? Where is my cousin? I want to join. I want to join now. And I waited and waited, impatiently waiting, so I could already register to be a business owner. And so when they arrived home after their cruise, then I became the business owner. I set up my funnel. I set up my website. I set up my Facebook business page. I set up several social media pages. And I never had any fear at all. Instead of fear, it's the excitement that I felt. It's really to the roof excited. I was to the roof excited, because I've seen the benefits. I've seen the results of this business with from the other business entrepreneurs within the community, because we don't publicize all the results. It You can just see it when you are part of the community. And then we are part of the you will be part of the private group in the Facebook, and you will see everything that's happening, the real thing that's happening there. And so when people are saying that, oh, is it legit, or they don't believe in this business, well, I can't blame them, because they don't see it. They don't see what is happening, what's really happening with our businesses. And the only way you can see that, if you join the community. And the way to join the community, like I said, first is to watch the webinar, to register. when you register, I have here my, so you go to my business page, www.baberesolutions.com. And let me see if I can put that in my banner. Babes, www.baberesolutions. Okay, so that's the one, www.babersolutions.com. And then you register your name and your email address, and then you will get access to the webinar, and it will be emailed to you. The access code will be emailed to you, and you will get to watch the webinar, which is, like I said, it's the very, very first step that you will do to be able to see what the insights, to be able to see information, some information about this online business. And so you register there, and then you will receive an email to access the webinar. And this webinar is live every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is my time. But this is a global business. I always say this is a global business. So whoever is, if you are following me, maybe you're saying that, I'm repeating myself. But for all those that are not following me yet, I haven't watched my post or my live. It's The webinar is live at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can Google your time zone so that you will know what time is it there in your location, and you can watch the live webinar. But if you don't have time to watch the live webinar because of work or whatnot, you can still watch the webinar, the recorded webinar, because everything is recorded. Every time it's recorded. So it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you don't have time to watch the webinar live, you can watch it, the replay. And then after the watching the webinar, then you can let me know, and then we will talk again. We can discuss the next steps. And so that's what I did with my cousin Lilibeth, and I never had any fear. Why will I have a why will I fear? Why will I have any fear? I know that the one that I'm joining is my cousin, and I've seen her, how she grew from having 2 to 3 jobs being a nurse, and her husband also has 2 to 3 jobs, also being a nurse or healthcare worker. Both of them are nurses, and they work 2 to 3 jobs, and then when they had this online business, they retired very early, and now they are full-time business entrepreneurs. They just manage their business, and you know what they do? They just invest here, invest there, property here, property there. And so they're growing their business. It's not only growing this business, but because of this business, other businesses, they have other businesses that's growing too because of this online business. And so I never had any fear. And the more when I started this business, the more that I got excited, because right there and then I saw that I will be okay, because the training is step by step. You will have a step by step training and mentorship. So I will be your mentor. I will guide you all throughout. And there is our business system, has a training from zero, and every step of the way that you are setting up your online business. And then even if you are already up, your business is already up and running, we will still be there to guide you, and the entire community guiding you. And every week we have a mastermind, millionaires mastermind, once a week, and we have our Zoom meeting. We just had our Zoom meeting today with my sub team of business entrepreneurs. And so it's nonstop learning, and limited learning, and everybody wants everybody to succeed. Everybody shares their success stories, their strategies, so everybody wants everybody to succeed. And so I'm very, very happy here. I'm very, very happy to have found a community that is always guiding not only me, but everyone, especially those who started this business 8 years ago. And the business systems created by two genius individuals. And this business system runs 24/7, even while you sleep, even while you snore, even while you're traveling, as long as you have your laptop or cell phone. Laptop, laptop or cell phone, laptop or cell phone. And of course, a strong internet signal, which is everywhere you go, there's an internet. Everywhere you go, there's Wi Fi. Even if you're traveling, even if you're in a cruise, there's Wi Fi. So, nothing to worry about. So, if you want to know more about this business, message me and we can connect. Otherwise, you can register and also do the first step, like what I did, the watch the webinar, and let me know after you watch the webinar, and then we will go to the next step. And then I am very, very sure that you will also be so excited and you will start changing your life for the better. And so I like me, I know that you will also be so excited and so will be so amazed at what you will see. So again, this is Murma Alvarez from Baby Solutions, and it's Friday in a few minutes. And it's my brother-in-law's birthday, so I'm gonna wait for the 12 midnight like we always do, and then bother the birthday celebrant. So have fun, everybody, and happy Friday. God bless everyone. Good night. Bye.